I know it's a little dark in here, but I'm trying to get everybody to go to sleep, you know? I am. So I'm here gonna find a live stream of the day. Hope everybody is doing well. Get myself situated here. Right. Okay. Oh, good God. Please tell me I put my phone in here. I don't want to have to get up again. Thank goodness I got it. Hopefully everybody's going to behave. She's watching cartoons. And we were just watching cartoons about, not cartoons, videos about crabs, different kinds of crabs. I was telling her, I don't know how the subject came up. But when I was in Mexico years ago, it was probably about 10 years ago now, we were on a yoga retreat in Tulum, and we stayed in like these little huts that looked like little Gilligan's Island huts. Anyway, lizards and geckos and crabs and stuff could get in the room, so I wanted to show her the crabs. They were like clear, and they had eyes that like kind of stuck up, and the eyes were black and they were clear, and they were like kind of terrifying because like you wouldn't see them, and then all of a sudden you would see like the eyes move. Anyway, so we were looking at those videos, which led us to other videos about other crabs. And coconut crabs, which are also kind of terrifying. Anyway, I've been to Mexico twice. The first time I was in Mexico, I can't even believe that my mother let me do this. I was a senior in high school, and we went to Cancun for spring break. But most of my high school class was going, so it's not like we were going to be there alone. There were a lot of us that were going. And then the second time I was there was for a yoga retreat in Tulum, which was probably, I think it was in 2013. All right, first person here is Anonymous. I've been so stressed lately about so many different things, but mainly the brother situation. Can you tell me anything around this? Okay, let's see. As of right now, I don't think you have anything to worry about. It looks like he's making the payments, or someone else is making the payments, and it looks like you're okay. I would stay in contact with him just to make sure, but it doesn't look like this is going to fall on your shoulders, so I would try, if you can, not to stress about it, because it looks like somebody else is coming to the rescue. And like you said, it may be his mom. Maybe his mom is doing it. Avery, I just asked you before I came in here if you needed anything else. You ate like a horse today. If you... What? All right, I can't get it for you right now. You have to wait a few minutes. You can wait. You already had 2 ice pops and an ice cream. Oh, you manifested me, Adonis? Rihanna, J Sagittarius has been a little distant lately since the argument. What do you see around this situation? I'm trying to give him space. Yeah, I think it's going to blow over. So it may be a little slow, but I think that it blows over pretty quickly. Listen to your intuition. Give him a little bit of space, and things should get back on track before the end of the month. Lucinda, journal for this week. For this week, you could have money coming in. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Finances are improving. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then you also have another Aquarius and a Taurus around. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon. Pretty good. Pretty good. A. Hamilton, General. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true that brings in cause for celebration. That may be around like finances, because you have money coming in, finances are improving. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you'll move forward towards greener pastures. Fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Capricorn that may be of significance. A new journey begins, and life changes for you for the better quickly, with negativity moving into the past. Pretty good. Pretty good. Davy, General, for the rest of this month. For the rest of this month, you've got success comes in around work, school, or business. And then aside from that, you could be starting a new side business, side project, side hustle. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got success coming in around finances improving, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Stacy, General, for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you got feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You could get good news that comes in around business. You can have money coming in tomorrow. Success comes in around business. Listen to your intuition. Cece, will Jay and I hang out tomorrow or this weekend? It could be over the weekend. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. Over the weekend, there's a greater possibility. Bless bitches, why is Gemini so hesitant with talking on the phone? I called them today and we talked, and then they said that they were busy out of nowhere. Will we hang out this weekend? I think you will hang out this weekend. They just may not be much of a phone talker. They may just not, it just may not be their thing. But I think you're going to see each other this weekend. Bless bitches, past love issues make me so hesitant with air signs. I don't blame you, but you know what? Every person is different. Everybody's chart is different. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around love. Listen to your intuition, and romance moves forward. So, you know, it's like you can't just go by, like, I'm a Pisces, right? But I have 7 planets in air signs. So most of, like, I would definitely come off more as an air sign than I would as a Pisces. So if somebody would say I don't like Pisces women, like, I probably don't really, I'm probably much more of an Aquarius than I am Pisces in my personality. So it's hard to say, you know, like, I had bad experiences with Leos, so write all the Leos off. Or I had bad experiences with fire signs, so forget about them. I tend to have a hard time with, well, for me, it's like I have a hard time with, like, certain signs with women. Men, I usually don't have a problem getting along with. But everybody's chart is different. Even if you had 2 Capricorns, like, they could be completely different. Or 2 Aquarians. Like, I have a good friend of mine who was an Aquarius, And she was a Capricorn rising with a Capricorn moon. And I think she had Venus in Aquarius. But if you compared the two of us, if you were to stand her and I next to one another and ask an astrologer, like, which one's the Aquarius, I probably would come off as the Aquarius, and she probably would come off as a Capricorn. She was very Capricorn nature, and I'm much more Aquarian. So you kind of can't go by that. But anyway. Cosmic, the receptionist at my temp job said, honey, there is a hiring with an attitude. She seems jealous of me now. I'm paranoid of instability. My agency hasn't responded to my question. Okay, let's see. Does look like there's opportunity to make this a permanent job. I would reach out to the agency again. I think, though, that they haven't gotten back to you because they don't have an answer. I don't think that they know whether or not they're going to be hiring permanently, but I think there is a chance that they could hire you permanently sometime between now and maybe the end of June, beginning of July. Me and you, why did I get fired? They didn't tell you? They should have told you, like, in the exit interview. When they fired you, they should have given you reason. Were you fired, or were you let go for, like, downsizing? It looks like they may be downsizing. They may be doing away with your position. And they may feel like... And they may have felt like it was a hard choice to make. Were you outright fired, or were you laid off? Because it shows more like you were laid off, not fired. But either way, they should have given you a reason. If you didn't get a reason, I would call HR to find out, like, what went on. Stacy, general for this weekend. You were fired. And they didn't tell you? They just said you're fired and that was it? I would call and find out. I would speak to HR, because you deserve a reason, especially if you were like a permanent employee that worked there for a long time. Like, they just fire you with no reason and tell you not to come back. That's crazy. All right, Stacy, for the weekend. Life comes into balance. You could be spending time with the Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Success comes in around business. Life changes for you for the better quickly. A new journey may begin, making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. They don't have to tell you? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let me look at it again. Let me just look at it again. It looks like they're doing away with your position, or they're downsizing, which to me would not be being fired, would be more of like being laid off. I can't believe that they wouldn't give you a reason. Okay, but it looks like, it looks like the company is downsizing, or they're getting rid of people that they feel like they could either take your work and divide it up between other people. Were you ever late? Did you have an issue with being late? Because there could be something around being late. Or attendance. I don't know if you called out sick a lot, but it looks more of like doing away with the position, spreading out the work between other people, and possibly an issue with attendance or lateness. That's crazy that they don't tell you. Anyway. It's bullshit is what it is. Aisha, does Cancer Man know that I'm starting to not like him anymore? No, he kind of thinks that he's a little arrogant about the situation, and he sort of thinks that, like, you'll do anything for him, so he can kind of get away with whatever it is he's getting away with. There's a hiring freeze. Okay, so that may make sense as to why they haven't answered you back, because they may not have an answer because it's on hold for right now. But it still looks like there is potential to make it long-term, Cosmic. I would call the agency again, maybe give them like a couple of weeks and then reach out to them again. Aisha, I'm going to get hired at DHL this time around. Okay, will I get hired at DHL? I think you are going to get hired with DHL. Adonis, I've seen YouTube videos of people talking about their experience with jobs recently and getting fired without reason. That's crazy. It's crazy. Like, if you don't tell somebody what they did, how could they prevent it from happening again? Right? Like, if you don't know, if you were doing something that's going to get you fired, you're obviously not doing it on purpose to get fired. If you are, then you know why you got fired. But if you don't know what you're doing, then how could somebody just fire you and then they don't tell you and then you're going to do it at the next job? Like, let's say, for example, I don't know, what could you be doing that would get you fired? You're talking on the phone too much. Maybe you're at work and you're on the phone all day. If you think that's okay to do that, then you're going to do it at the next job. So why wouldn't they say to you, well, you've been on the phone and you're not getting your work done, and it's been called to our attention that, you know, I mean, we had that happen. I think it was in the California office. Somebody out there was calling. We had a lot of people that worked for our company that were, like, from other countries. So, well, they were working in America because their country, most people that came here, they came here because they were taxed less. So, like, I know at the time, I don't know if it's the same, the German men that we had that came here from the home company in Germany would choose to come here to work here because they were taxed a lot less. Like, I think Germany was taxing them like 50%, whereas here, like, the tax rate was much cheaper. Plus, our company would pay for them, like, their apartment and their car. So the men that were divorced, that were paying child support, it worked out well for them. So that's why they chose to come here. Plus, the company would send them home to Germany frequently. The company would pay for it. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, somebody got caught making a lot of long-distance phone calls. And that person, I don't think they got fired. I just think they were reprimanded. But we had a lot of people that worked with us from faraway places. Germany, South Africa. We had a number. Anyway. But if you don't tell somebody, then they're going to do it again. Because they don't know. You know, like, you don't know what you don't know until somebody teaches it to you. Right? Stupid. Anyway. Alright, well, I get word tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, or next week for my gambling cafe job. I think you're probably going to get word tomorrow. Tomorrow looks strongest. If you don't, then it probably won't be until Monday. General for the week. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. And with the Magician, you got the ability to manifest new opportunities, making decisions that push life forward. Will I get my driver's license before the end of the summer? Yeah, I think you will. Georgia, Virgo and me in the near future, no action lately. But that could change because disappointments are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Communication comes in. You should be seeing one another. Things could move forward towards greener pastures between now and the end of the summer. Sundry, money. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. When it comes to money, you've got plenty of money coming your way. A new journey begins, and the good news that comes in could be coming in around money. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief, and things can move forward around finances pretty quickly. Brenda, in love from now until tomorrow midnight. Things look a little slow. So probably not all that much is going to happen between now and tomorrow midnight, except you could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. But other than that, things look a little slow. And see, why does Taurus contact me and then pull back? Okay, they got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So they're not fully vested in this situation. It's kind of like they kind of go with the flow of things, and they're kind of slow to begin with, but they've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So they contact you, you answer, they think things are okay, and then they kind of disappear for a while, and then they'll resurface again. Lucky, Jay says that he loves me. How true is that? I'm only getting a 33% chance it's true. I think he may be looking for something from you. I don't know what that is or what else is going along aside with him saying that or what the reason is, but there's like either he's looking for something or he's not being 100% honest about something. I can't say that I think he's in love with you at this point. Aisha, does the supervisor, Angie at DHL, does she like me now and how I work, because she seems like she doesn't like me, if that's it. I think she likes you. I think she finds you to be strong, confident, hardworking, and down to earth. And she may think that you have a lot of potential too for the future. She just might be like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of times people, when they have like, they're a manager or like they think that they're better or they have an attitude or whatever. I don't know. I would try to disregard it. I wouldn't take it personal because I don't think it's a personal thing. Kevin, have a good day, General. Good. I'm glad you had a good day. You've got cause for celebration coming in. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, and life comes into balance. Kevin, do you think I can find a camp counseling job that I want something to make me tired? I think you can find a camp counseling job, yes. Tanya, general. Negativity moves into the past, and you'll have choices and options that come in around social activity that could lead you to a new journey. You've got something happens that makes you happy. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. T-Vet, I found out some information that may help me get approved for the FMLA. I'm going to send it to HR in an email this morning. How will it go? You've got success coming in. You've got cause for celebration coming in, money coming in, and headed towards the 10 cups being full. So it should go well. Susie, T&I's next moves. When will I hear from him? You should hear from him sometime within like the next couple of days, and you're probably going to see one another maybe within the next week or so. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Negativity moves into the past, and you may have choices and options around social activity. A water sign is around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Success comes in around work, school, or business. New beginnings are on the horizon. Could have some money coming in. Red, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got happiness coming in and a new journey, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Capricorn coming in, you have a Cancer coming in, perseverance pays off, the world is at your feet, things get unstuck and move forward. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. You also could have a Taurus here. And see who is coming in for commitment. Could take some time before you find commitment. It looks like it may be a little ways down the line. You could have a Pisces, or you could have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Explore your options leads to success. Commitment comes in sometime before the end of the year. Glow now, why have I been seeing 222 nonstop? Listen to your intuition. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You'll have choices and options around like business, work, school, career, whatever it is that you do all day. Tanya, romance coming in. Romance coming in. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you need to. Listen to your intuition, brings in a new journey. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a committed relationship coming in and also a Sagittarius. So you could have plenty of love offers, which is not bad. Not bad. Lucky, does Jay have deep feelings for us. I can't measure how deep somebody's feelings are. I could just tell you if they have feelings. It looks like they do have feelings, or something is going on between these two people. Brenda, what's coming up between Matthew DeBose and I, where our relationship is headed? He's a Libra, I'm an Aquarius. Things are going to continue the way that they are. So things are a little bit out of balance, or it's just a situation that may be going around and around in a cycle, but it's not really going anywhere further than where it is right now. So maybe the kind of thing where you have to decide whether or not this is something that you want, or if it's not enough for you, and maybe you might have to decide that you're going to move forward towards greener pastures. But I don't see all that much changing around the situation. It sort of reads like it's a situation that's been a cycle, and that's going to continue unless you decide that you don't want to be in it anymore. Mary, what does Tarot want me to know? Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life comes into balance. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Money comes in. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You have choices and options coming in around social activity, and you might be planning travel. Pretty good. Kiss, general. Avery, what is it that you need? What do you need? What do you need? Why do you just call me for no reason and then not answer me? What do you need? I am not getting you an ice pop right now. You have to wait. You had 2 ice pops before and ice cream. You had enough. You're gonna fucking wind up in a sugar coma. Enough. No. I don't want to hear it anymore. No more. It's after 10 o'clock at night. You should be asleep. Choices and options coming around social activity. New beginnings are on the horizon. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and your luck changes for you for the better quickly. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with a Virgo, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Money comes in. Sugar coma. I mean, really. And then the fucking juice on top of everything else. I mean, I mix it with water, so it's really not that much juice, but still. Juice, fucking crap all day long. Tanya, love offers coming in. The Uber, Anthony says the Uber driver will come and share your ice pop with you, Senator. Tanya, you do have love offers coming in that could lead to cause for celebration and a long-term committed relationship. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. Sagittarius and Aries come up strongest. DV, how does R see me? May find you to be successful, strong, confident, independent, and hardworking, a loyal friend. You don't like who? You don't like the ice pops? Dr. Sony, thoughts of DJ for me. I went to the event that he invited me for. looks pretty good. May find you to be like pleasant, kind-hearted, strong, confident, successful, down-to-earth, reliable. For Aries and the Sagittarius, frost your ass. I totally get it. Frost my ass too. Avery, Mary wants to know if you want diabetes. Type 2 diabetes. You know what it is, I think? You know, my dad said to me the other day, and he's right. He's like, you know, you never had any of that shit in the house when you were growing up. My mom never. We never had. My mom was always anti-sugar, so we never had soda. We don't have soda here. She doesn't drink soda. We never had like candy or cookies. Sometimes we had cookies, but not often. We never had candy in the house. Never had chocolate in the house. And my dad's like, don't buy it. This one, every time we pass a gas station, she wants me to go get her an ice cream. I'm like, I'm not stopping every day and spending $4 on an ice cream. Like, you gotta be kidding me. By Shelley, what should I be focusing on this month for my own betterment? Work, school, or business, whatever it is that you do all day, or whatever it is like, that's the priority. So if you're in school all day, it would be school. If it's work, it would be work, and then self-care. Tammy, the owners are fed up. How can the owners stop the condo council from bringing back the fraudulent and overpriced repair project for voting? Well, they could bring back whatever they want, but if the owners voted down, it just can't go through. So they could bring all kinds of outrageous things forward, but if the owners voted down, it's not going to pass. But you can't. I don't think you can stop it from being an option. She did. She did. Grandma gave her these cookies that they were like 2 wafers with chocolate in the center, and then Hershey's Kisses. And she ate the Hershey's Kisses, she ate the cookies on the way home, and she threw up in the car. Avery, you want to throw up in the car again? That's what happens when you eat too much. Remember when you came home from Grandma's house the other day, you threw up in the car? Because you ate too much. Susie, love for the weekend. You may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Maggie, love. You could have choices and options coming in around love. Listen to your intuition, and success comes in. You could have a Sagittarius around. You could have an earth sign around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and possibly an Aquarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Romance heats up. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around potential partners. Olivia for today. Today. Negativity moves into the past, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will help to ease anxiety and release the weight of the world from your shoulders. You could be spending time with a Scorpio. Avery Anthony also says that the if you throw up in the car, we have to send you with the Uber driver. New love general for next week. For next week, you've got disappointments, heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past along with negativity and anxiety. A wish comes true. Finances improve. Money comes in, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. No, and you were never late for work or had extensive. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. They just fire you and they don't give you a reason. It's bullshit. I mean, how can you imagine that you would have people work for you and then fire other employees, not give them a reason? Like, what are the other employees thinking? I could be next. I could be next. What's to say tomorrow I don't get fired? That's terrible. That's terrible. And they're not downsizing? It doesn't look like there was anything wrong with the work that you were doing. I didn't see anything around your actual work that would give them reason to fire you. It's craziness. Oh, and companies ghost people, so it's not just people that ghost people. See, I'm not fit to be in this world because I can't. I just can't. I mean, when I got laid off, it was a long time ago. It was 2012. But they literally make you feel like a criminal. Like, really make you feel like a criminal when you're getting laid off. And it's like, it's a horrible, horrible feeling. I don't even want to work there anymore anyway, but they at least gave me the reason, and they said that, and it's so stupid because I actually said it to them first. They were upgrading our computer system, and half of my job was creating invoices. I would take the sales order and turn it into an invoice. So the computer was taking that over, so it was going to just generate. The sales order was going to go to the warehouse. The order was going to ship, and then it would just generate an invoice without me needing to physically do it. And I said to them, like, you're not going to need me anymore because, and I would have been fine if they were to say, okay, we'll keep you on part-time. But they didn't even offer me that. They just laid me off. But they said, we're doing away with your position, and they said, you know, whatever. And I was like, I already knew that this was coming because, like, duh, I was in the meetings, like, where they were training us on the new system. Anyway, but yeah, they gave me, yeah. But they treat you like they stand over you when you pack your desk up, like you feel like you were just like you feel like you're like it's horrible. It's like you feel like this big. But anyway, the only thing I can say about shit like that, and I know that it sounds really like a cliche, but especially with the energy that we have now with the planetary aspects that are happening, and with Uranus being involved, because Uranus and Jupiter have just recently made the conjunction. Jupiter brings in what's great, and Uranus brings in surprises. So obviously, getting fired unexpectedly with no reason as to why you got fired, it's like, what the fuck? But Jupiter is bringing in something that's great, and Uranus is bringing in surprises. And a lot of times when Uranus is involved, it like the way things can come about, it's like a blessing in disguise. So you get fired from something and you're like, what the hell happened? But then something else could come in and you're like, okay, now I see the reason. Because I wouldn't have gotten this job if I didn't get let go of that job. Or I wouldn't have moved to that town, or whatever it is. Or I wouldn't have met this guy. Whatever the situation may be, I don't know how it's going to work out specifically, but the energy that we've had really since the eclipse started in April, but more so with the conjunction of Uranus and Jupiter, the Sun and Jupiter, the Sun and Uranus. I mean, we got a lot happening. And it's going to continue through this week, especially around May 18th. There's a lot of shit happening. Chiron's involved. So any crappy things that are happening this week, I would say, are opening up new doors for better things to come in. And I hate saying shit like that because it always sounds like so cliche, but it's the truth. Even when I got laid off, if I didn't get laid off, I never would have quit. And I really wanted to teach yoga. I didn't want to teach it one class a week. I wanted it to be my full-time job. But I couldn't be a full-time yoga teacher unless I gave up my day job. And I wasn't going to give it up because I was afraid to give it up. So they got rid of me, and they did me the favor. And then I got a severance package. So, anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of bullshit that goes on. But you know what? I've been out of those jobs for so long. JD, what do I need to know about my love life? Walking away from or letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you can open new doors. So if you're currently not with anyone right now, or if you're currently in a situation that's not really well functioning, leaving things behind that no longer serve you opens new doors and a new journey begins. You can have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that also may come in with money. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. You have a wish that comes true. You also could have, you could have two fire signs come in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Exploring your options could lead to success, and things move forward towards greener pastures. Down this last week when V contacted me the same day for the third time, was V crying for real, or was it crocodile tears? If they were crying for real, why were they crying? I want to stop being a bitch. And that's when they started crying. I don't think they were real tears. I think they were crocodile tears. It may have been like for sympathy, or like, if they think that they were being a bitch, then maybe they thought you thought that they were being a bitch and was looking for you to not be mad at them. Yeah, I don't think that the tears were real. Susie, that happened to me back in 2016 when I got laid off, but I'm so thankful it happened because it put me into the field that I'm in now. Which, see, yeah, I mean that happens, but you know what? It's like when you go through it, you feel like it's such a kick in the gut. You know, like you feel like you've been treated like like you just get treated awful. Like, yeah, like like I know they told me that I wasn't allowed to come back to the building. Like, what did they think? I was gonna come back and like attack people? Like, I would have been willing to stay on as a consultant while they got through the turnover from the one system to the other. But like when they make the decision to cut, you probably know they cut you off. They cut you off, and they treat you like we don't even know who you are. And I'm like, I worked there for like a long time. Anyway. Adonis by bitch, it was because they had said that they hooked up with other people on camera. And that's why B said that I don't want to be a bitch anymore. Yeah, but I don't think that they really did hook up with other people on camera. So everything is a lie. You know what I'm saying? And if you did hook up with other people on camera, it doesn't make you a bitch. It makes you, like, unfaithful, or it makes you deceitful, or it makes you, but it doesn't really make you a bitch. Right? Creative, finances, and love. All right, let's do finances first. Got money coming in and a wish come true, and you're making decisions that are pushing things forward around finances. Now, things could be a little slow and steady to get there, but you have success coming in, paying off a bill of debt or a loan is possible. Things move forward towards greener pastures. Sometime between now and the end of the summer, you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. Plus, you have a side business, side project, side hustle that you may be working on that brings in extra cash. And then love. When it comes to love, you have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship looks really good, like it should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you've got a Scorpio coming in, but then you have somebody from your past that could be returning. That person could be a Cancer or a Pisces, maybe a Cancer. And then you have new opportunities that come in. I think that if you're not with anyone, you're probably going to leave the past in the past and move forward. Scorpio looks new. A fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries looks new, and possibly a Libra. If you're not with anyone, exploring your options could lead to success around love moving forward. Not bad. Girly, email. Okay, I will. Do you want me to answer it here? Or you want me to email you? Yeah, they walked me out too. Yeah, like you were just like being taken out. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. It's terrible. And you know what happened? Maybe it happened to you too. When I went into work, I actually got there early that day, and I went to sign in to like the things I normally sign in, and none of my passwords were working for anything, which is like, you know, right there that there's something wrong. Like, why aren't any of my passwords working? So now, till this day, if ever my password doesn't work somewhere, I think I'm fired. I'm like, that's it. I'm over. I'm done. Adonis, I didn't see them cry. It was just hearing them. Plus, you said you never see this hookup shit. I'm like, yeah, it's craziness. It's craziness what's going on. Miss Billy Mean K. It looks like there may be arguments or disagreements, or the two of you may not be on the same page as of right now. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. But there's indecision, or it looks like there's distance between the two of you, and things are a little slow right now. So I don't see all that much changing on the immediate horizon. Okay, Girly, I'm answering the first one that you emailed me. I think it could get canceled. If for some reason it doesn't get canceled, when the money comes through, send it back, you know? I think you should be able to do that. But you know what? Call and find out. I think they'll cancel it. I think they can cancel it. And then the second one is... I don't know. I'm skeptical about this place. It looks like there's indecision. It looks like things are a little unstable. I don't know why there's so many people that are like finding things that they don't think that they're legit. I don't know if there's a way that you could research it or find out. I personally think that if you don't go somewhere or meet with someone or see them on a Zoom or... Yeah, I'm skeptical. I'm very skeptical about this, but I would see if you could do a little bit of research and see if you can find out how legitimate it is, because, I mean, 2 hours is a long time. I mean, what are they asking? Oh, Jesus. Orange Spirit cards. Mother, Father, God. You're connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and your Creator is powerful and proud of you. You're being encouraged to have faith, and that know that anything that is possible for you right now, no matter what you may be doing you're always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. And then the other one is compassion. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you'll be. Pointing out mistakes and mishaps or concentrating on the negative traits and actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience and freedom. Take time to review where in life you may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger. Ask your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation. Changing how you see yourself will help others. Changing how you see yourself will help how others see you. Billy, did Kay go and break up with A tonight? That could have happened. That's possible. Adonis Harry's trying to invite me to the mall to hang out. Oh boy. Haha. Lionheart. Sarah, what's coming for JoJo and I relationship? Situation should be strengthening and moving forward towards greener pastures. You may feel like life has come back into balance and things are pretty well functioning. I would say things look okay. Relationships should be strengthening and communication should be coming in or picking up. Back to this one. Did that one. No dollar did. Tanya General, I didn't do this one yet. You could be planning travel and success comes in around work, school, or business. Money comes in and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Star, will KP confess to LE what really happened? Not right now. I mean, look, anything is possible in time, but as of right now, it looks like they're keeping it quiet. Oh, girly, I answered the wrong question. All right, I'll go back and look again. Lionheart, what's coming in next in career? New beginnings are on the horizon, lead to more money coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The world is at your feet. New beginnings are on the horizon and negativity is moving into the past. So it depends where you are in your career. If you're happy with the place that you're working at right now, you may be getting it in a promotion. If you're not happy with where you are right now or you don't have a job at all, there could be a new job opportunity that comes in that brings in more money. There's really no reason, especially if you're not, like if this person that you're talking about here that was unfriendly, if this is not somebody who is significant in your life, it's about them, it's not about you. So they just may not be a nice person. It doesn't have anything to do with you, especially if they're not, like if these, I can't answer for women, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's different. But if these specific people that you're talking about are not like close to you or know you, like it's the lady at the grocery store or the manicurist or the woman that sells you shoes, it has to do with them, not you, because it's not personal, because they're not personal relationships. It's not close enough. And it looks like things may be a little bit out of balance. Lucky, how long will Jay continue this charade? I need something a little bit more specific. I don't know what it is that we're talking about. If you could rephrase that question. Lionheart, how does JoJo view me? May find you to be somebody who is kind-hearted, caring, and sincere. Somebody who is down-to-earth, loyal, and reliable. Smart and intelligent. Raven, does he have intentions of reaching out to me? I need the person's astrological sign, or I need their name or their initials. Sal Rob, what's coming in for me and D the Virgo? Things look a little slow because the Eight of Rods is in reverse. There could be communication, and you do have a Virgo that's showing up around you. But if nothing is, like, if you haven't heard from this person, I would suggest reaching out to them rather than waiting, because things look a little slow from their end. Then things could come into balance and things could move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Tammy, I would like to know if there is any false, misleading info present in the council's notes to the owners. What is it regarding? If there is any false or misleading info. No, I don't think so. But aren't you part of the council? I don't see false information here, but I don't understand, like, what you have, like, where are you? Are you a homeowner or are you part of the board? Because you should know what's in that information if you're part of the council. No, I don't think it's any energy that you're putting out. You know, it's like, did you ever read the book, The Four Agreements? One of the four agreements is not to take anything personal. So it's like you walk into the grocery store and the cashier is a bitch. Well, the cashier may be a bitch because the last 30 people that they had were assholes. So it's like, it's not about you. It's about what's going on with them, especially when it's miscellaneous people. Like, you putting out energy, like, it wouldn't, like, you wouldn't be repelling people that are miscellaneous. You can repel people when you're chasing after someone and then the relationship goes out of balance and then the person becomes resentful. Like when my grandmother used to show up here all the time. Like, that could be repelling people. But miscellaneous people that you encounter in everyday life, it's about them. It's not about you. If you're taking it personal, then you have to figure out why it is that you let it bother you that miscellaneous people are assholes, because people are assholes. Like, there's no two ways about it. But yeah, I wouldn't let it bother you specifically. It's because it's about them. Okay, we are up to Butterfly A for love. Butterfly A for love. When it comes to love, you've got a well-functioning, well-balanced relationship on the horizon. If you're already with this person, things look pretty good. If you're not with anyone, disappointments heal and move into the past, and you could have an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have romance heating up and things moving forward towards greener pastures sometime between now and the end of the summer. Jasmina, having doubts about my new job. Will I succeed? think you're going to be successful. Yeah, I think you're going to be successful. If this is like a new job that you just started, give it a little bit of time. Just give it a little bit of time. Like I would say at least give it like 3 months. Beautiful one. I've been in the hospital for the last couple of days. Oh God, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay. I'm on salary, but I'm running out of sick time. Worried about my finances. What do the cards see? I think you're going to be okay because you've got money coming in. You've got life coming into balance, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. I think that I think you're going to be fine. I don't know if this is helpful. This is just my experience. It has nothing to do with the cards. Cards say you're going to be okay. But I got pneumonia once when I was working my full-time job, and they didn't tell me. Why would they? The human resources woman hated my guts. But anyway, I didn't know that you could have short-term disability rather than use your time if you need to be out for an extended period of time. I don't know if it's a state-by-state thing, so maybe it's not the same in the state that you live in, but I would look into it just in case, because I was bamboozled. My doctor wanted me out of work for 2 full weeks from both jobs, but I didn't have the time, so I just took 1 week off my full-time job and 2 weeks off my part-time job. But had I known about that short-term disability, I would have taken the 2 weeks off. So it could be something to look into if this is like a recurring issue or something that you think you may need more time. Because if it's there and you're entitled to it, like why not? Like, you know, like sick days, like it's great that you have sick time, but if you have an ongoing problem that hasn't been resolved, you can burn through that shit pretty quickly. And if they're like, that's why they have situations like this, like short-term disability. So you can go on it for 2 weeks and then go back to work. I would look into it if you haven't already. Anthony, when can I expect job offer from M Company and what's going on now? There should be at least communication that comes in sometime either before the end of this month or early June. There may be a new job or business opportunity available sometime in August, like late July, early August. It looks like it may be slow. Like the process may be slow, but I think that you're going to hear something pretty soon. Tammy, any new friendships coming in? You have a new journey on the horizon, and you have success coming in around new people. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a Capricorn. You have a Pisces. You do have new opportunities, and then it could also be groups of friends. So you could become friends with Pisces, and that could introduce you to other groups of friends or another group of friends. Take care, beautiful one. Good luck. Good luck. Zara, does S like spending the day with me? Yes, the happiness. Yeah, I would say that they do. They had a good time. Charlie, I did. Dakota, what good things are coming my way soon? Money comes in. You could be planning travel. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. New beginnings are on the horizon. Pretty good. They're looking at short-term disability. Good. Good. This way you can take care of yourself. Oh, Raven, because I said I can't answer for he. I need either the person's initials or their zodiac sign. Send it with a purple heart so I see it. Melissa, what is the outcome of the manifestation candle that I did for Chris and I? Looks disappointing. I don't see all that much changing around this situation. You may be feeling disappointed. Oh, Raven, E asked for the initials Pisces Sun. Okay. Is he, when the question was he planning on reaching out to me? Will I hear from Pisces ES? Yeah, I think you will hear from him. Maybe sometime in the month of June. G-Star, if me and my husband will relocate to Netherlands, what good things will it bring for us? Could be a nice home. Something nice happens around the home. Could be more travel and money. Finances improve. Nashville, love reading for July. For July, if you've been feeling lately like things have been slow or stagnant, that energy changes by the time we move into July. If you let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're holding on to something that isn't working, that could be kind of keeping you in this stuck place. But if you let go of it, new doors open. If you're not with anyone right now, romance could heat up with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or possibly a Libra. You also have a Pisces here. Happiness comes in around your love life with the sun. Now, if you're already with someone and your relationship is pretty well functioning, letting go of old wounds and old bullshit from the past will help your relationship move forward, or it will help your relationship flourish. Anthony, please clarify a little. So they will offer it in July or late July. Can I expect earlier than that, because I feel like it's a little bit far? I'm not confident it's going to be before. You may hear from them before the end of the month or before like the beginning of June, but I don't think you're actually going to start the job until sometime in July. It just looks very slow. Lucky, how long will Jay keep up with the charade that he presents himself to me? It's obviously fake. Well, he's going to keep this up as long as he's getting from you whatever it is that he's looking for. So I don't know what your relationship is, so it's really hard like to say how long it's going to continue, but as long as you're putting up with it, it's going to continue. Like if you call him out on it and say, fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore, this is phony, why are you bothering me, then he'll probably go away. But if you continue entertaining him, it's probably going to continue. Because you're the one that's in control of the situation. But you might not be taking control of the situation, you may be giving it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's coming to your house, say for example, and whatever it is he's doing isn't resonating with you, it doesn't feel right, but he doesn't know that because you're continuing to see him. So it's going to continue because he thinks that you buy it, right? But if you call him out on it and you stop seeing him, then it will stop. But if you continue giving him what he wants, he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. He probably thinks that he's going to get what he wants from the situation. Empress, how does DG feel? Energy towards me, is it envy or just nothing personal? Well, this person could be a little envious of you. Yeah, it looks like they think that you're smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, smart, hardworking, and successful. I would say, I don't think it's personal, like they don't like you. I think that it could be like envious because they think that you're successful, and that may make them feel like they're not as successful. The energy isn't bad. It's like, it's kind-hearted. So I don't know. I don't know how what you're picking up when you're around them. But it may be, like you said, a little bit of that envy. Do that. Michaela, will I be in a relationship with the Aquarius this year? I don't think so. I don't see commitment here. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like there's distance between the two of you. Yeah, I don't see commitment here as of right now anyways. Starfall, am I on the right level of S? Yes, I think you are on the right level. Kevin, I've been having these migraines. Will they get better? They should be getting better, yeah, before the end of the month. Gemini for the rest of the day. For the rest of the day, it looks like you've got good news coming in. You could be feeling grounded and stable around money. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon, and you could be spending time with a Leo. Kevin, I feel like my depression is coming back considering the medication, but nervous. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, the medication looks like it would be helpful if you did decide to take it. Obviously, it's your decision. I don't think that you need to start it right now because it looks like you're kind of okay. It looks like you're pretty well balanced. But once again, like I always say, discuss it with your doctor and see what they say. Because it does look like you've got growth, change, and transformation, relief around the situation, and things are moving forward. Feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Dr. Sony, MG's thoughts about me. He was noticing me a lot yesterday at the event, smiling. They think that you're genuinely a nice person, somebody who is hardworking, grounded, stable, down to earth, somebody who is sincere and pleasant. Pretty good. Pretty good. Missy, what is JA's next move when it comes to me? look a little slow around this situation. So if you want to see things move forward, I would reach out to him rather than wait, because he's showing is a little stuck, and that could make you feel hurt or disappointed. I would reach out to him rather than wait. Kevin, how will October go? Have travel plans. Should go well. You got the world here at your feet. Here's the travel. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Success comes in. New beginnings are on the horizon. You're being guided by the divine. Pretty good. Pretty good. Jade, what's next for me and Brianna? Aries, time frame. Communication comes in and you're probably going to see one another soon. Like I'm going to say maybe over this weekend. If for whatever reason it's not this weekend, it should be before next weekend or by next weekend. Listen to your intuition and express your wants and needs around the situation, and things move forward. Communication looks good. Anonymous, will I buy a house this year? I'm not convinced that you're going to buy a house this year, but you should buy a house maybe next year. Like, it's not that far off, but I can't swear it's going to be before the end of this year. Star, when will Todd reach out to me again, and will I see him this year? I'm not convinced that you're going to see him this year, and I don't see communication coming in at this point. I would reach out to him if you want to speak to him. Miss Billy, for tomorrow. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around professional and personal relationships. Making decisions that push life forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and money comes in. Finances may be improving. Kevin, for next week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around finances or career or job or whatever it is. Disappointments heal and perseverance pays off. Something happens that makes you happy around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home is possible. Negativity is moving into the past, and you could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Miss Toy, general for the week. General for the week. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Making decisions that push life forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Good luck comes in, or your luck changes for the better quickly. Could be spending time with a Gemini, maybe spending time with a Leo or an Aries. And life is moving forward towards greater pastures. Not bad. Not a bad week. Girl, wake up. Did my niece Olivia run away to her biological mother's home? Is she safe? I think she's safe, but I'm not convinced she's at her mother's house. I'm only getting a 33% chance yes to that. Bless bitches, will I talk to Gemini tonight? And if so, will they call me or will I call them? I'm only getting a 33% chance that there's going to be communication tonight. You could decide to call them. That would be fine. Like, you have the free will to do that. But if you don't, it's a slim chance that you'll hear from them tonight. Shreya, what's coming towards me? Got the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. When money comes in, you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You could have choices and options that come in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Maybe planning travel. Not bad. You could also hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Ladybug, I had a procedure done last month and my thumb has been in pain since. Did someone do something mean when I was asleep? And if so, why? The pedicure had nothing to do with my thumb. Okay, I don't really understand this question. Like, who would do something mean to you while you were sleeping, and what does it have to do with the pedicure? It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the pedicure, and I don't think anybody did anything to you while you were sleeping. And if somebody did do something to you while you were sleeping, why would they do something to your thumb? Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm understanding that question correctly. If I start talking to Sakshi Mishra again, she'll agree to become my girlfriend by the end of May. I don't think she's going to agree to be your girlfriend before the end of May. Mega, love with R, what's coming? There's communication here, but things look a little slow, and that may make you feel a little bit burdened or stressed out. Express your wants and needs around the situation and look out for a little disagreement or argument. Looks like things may be a little out of balance between the two of you. I would have a conversation about what you want to happen or where you think things are going, because otherwise things just may be kind of slow. Did that one. Nat, me and the earth sign coming in. There could be more than one earth sign coming in. You have two earth signs here. You have a Virgo and a Taurus. Exploring your options leads to success when it comes to love. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're moving forward to greener pastures. You're not moving backwards. So I would explore your options. Taurus and Virgo both come in. Susie for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. You've got life changes for you for the better quickly. When money comes in, teamwork is favored, and you could be planning travel. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life is moving forward. Jay. Will I be able to break the lease with the apartment I just got? If you haven't moved in yet, I would say, yeah, you probably could. If you've already moved in, I don't think they're going to let you break it. Or you may have to fight to break it. Yeah, you might have a little bit of a challenge. Oh, my Fitbit needs to be charged. Let's charge it while I'm sitting here. Come on. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? You have a wish that comes true. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, listening to your intuition. Things move forward towards greener pastures around work, school, or business, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Oh, it was a procedure, not a pedicure. Sorry. I don't see anybody doing anything to your thumb. Yeah, I don't see anybody doing anything to you in your sleep or specifically trying to hurt your thumb. So I don't think it has anything to do with, like, being out during surgery, if that's what the question is. Yeah. I just think that it may be two different issues. You know, like you may have been in the hospital for whatever reason, and then you have this problem with the thumb. It's something separate. Where did I see pedicure? Jay, I did. I did. Emily, tomorrow with Soha. Negativity moves into the past and communication looks good, but other than that, I don't see all that much happening. So I don't know what your plans are for tomorrow, but it looks slow. So if you have something planned, it doesn't mean that you're not going to do it. It just looks like things are slow. Or the two of you may be not be on the same page, or you may be looking for something and he's not looking for something, or whatever. Things look a little out of balance, but communication looks good. Davey, general. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news around business. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Could be planning travel. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lose love. When will I feel better in my job? When will I be feeling better at my job? Could be sometime in the month of July, like July, August area. Sarah, I did. Empress, will Dr. Thompson update the letter for me, and if so, when? Yeah, I think so. You may have to remind this person to do it, but they may do it before the end of this month if you bring it up. Yeah, I think they'll do it for you, whatever it is. Oh my God, beautiful one, that's terrible. Autoimmune it's crazy shit. I hope everything's going to be okay. Cancer in general. General, you have life coming into balance. You're no longer, you may be feeling a little bit undecided about something, but if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're no longer holding yourself back. Could be spending time with the Leo. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. And teamwork is favored. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Pretty good. Oh shit, this phone just died. Damn. Can you imagine that I have a free charger right here and I just let the phone die? I mean, how dumb is that? Migu for the next 48 hours. For the next 48 hours, you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance around work, school, or business pays off, like brings in success. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping, and you may be spending time with a Libra. Spiritually beautiful. Spiritual journey. Portrays true feelings for me. May find you to be successful, strong, confident, independent, hardworking, perseverant, a loyal friend. Bacon. What does N, the male Gemini, think of me after our meeting? Pretty good. May find you to be creative, unique, smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, hardworking, successful, interesting, like pleasant, easy to get along with, down-to-earth. It looks like it went well. Anthony, my mom is very opposing my plan to attend swimming class and go to the gym with a membership. She really wants me to get a job, and she's afraid that I will disturb my schedule when I start working. I have no idea how to convince her. I know that sucks. It sucks. But you know what? If you're not working now and you're not in school and you don't have a schedule, that's not good. Like, it's good to have a schedule. It's good to have a routine. It's good to do physical activity. Um, I would say those things to her. I would tell her that. Especially if, it's the middle of May right now. If you don't get hired or a job until July, that's a long time. Like, it's good it's good to have something to focus on, to take your energy and put it into something that's challenging, or something that, learning a new area of study is always going to be beneficial to learn something new. I don't care what it is. That's what I would say to her. Like, it's better for me to go to the gym and get into a routine and work on myself than it is for me to sit around and not do anything. Yeah, that's what I would say. And especially if you want to take swimming classes, I mean, it's so good for you. Like, why would she not want you to do that? And just explain it to her like that. Con for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Something happens that makes you happy with the sun. Listen to your intuition, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Rosie, for the weekend, what to expect. The weekend looks okay. Something happens that makes you happy with the sun. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money could be coming in, and you may be spending time with a Libra. I'm almost done. She wants you to wait for an offer, yeah. But what happens if the offer doesn't come? What happens if it gets pushed back? What happens if you don't start until September? What do you do between now and September? Like, you could always, like, finish your swim classes. Like, if you start swimming now, right? I don't know how long it's going to go for. The chances, like, if, say you take a 4-week course, right? You'll finish it before you start. Like, if you go to the gym and if you could do a monthly membership, I mean, I know around here you can go to some of these gyms for like $20 a month. I mean, it's worth the $20 if it's giving you something to do in the meantime. I mean, it's so good for so many different things. Like, to be out in public and not be at home by yourself, to be working, doing something physical. You could meet new people. Like, there's new energy around. It's good to explore options. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't like to do things. Like, I'm not one of those people that, is looking to join every group. But, like, even doing things like ice skating. Like, ice skating, it's challenging, and I'm getting older, and it's good to use your brain, and it's good to use your coordination, and it's good to learn balance. Like, as you get older, these things, like, it's good to do these things. So I don't ever think that learning something new or physical activity, I don't ever think either of them are not good for you unless it's something that you're doing in excess. You're running 12 miles a day every day. That's not good. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing. But going to the gym and doing, I don't know, whatever it is that you do at the gym that you enjoy, and being with other people that have like-minded, right? They like the same thing. They're at the same place. I think it's healthy. I really do. I think it's a good thing. Anyway. Thinking I did. Amen. Oh, and me, what to expect. You do have communication coming in, but other than that, things look a little bit slow. Doesn't look bad, it just looks slow. Now, the Fool is in reverse, which means things may get revealed that need to be dealt with before the situation or relationship can move forward. And that could be why things are slow, but I would express your wants and needs around the situation because you might be feeling a little bit frustrated. Jin, why did Kulit seem sad? He's a friend and I want to help. I don't think it's anything super serious. I would ask him, but it looks like it just may be a bad day or a rough week or something temporary. Like it doesn't look like it's anything devastating that happened. It looks like it's more of like just a bunch of different things and the weight of the world being on his shoulders. And I don't think that it's gonna, like, I think the disappointment moves into the past pretty quickly and he comes out of it. But asking him would be fine. Like, hey, you don't seem like yourself. What's going on? Cheetah. Will my meeting at work on Friday go well? It should go well. Yeah, listen to your intuition. Things move forward towards greener pastures. Empress, will I get acceptance to Mayo for this upcoming cycle? Entry is for 2025. Yes, you should get accepted. I'll do that one. Amy, S and I. Things look a little out of balance between the two of you, or I don't know. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but it looks like there's communication, or there could be communication, but it may be sporadic. It also looks like seeing each other could be sporadic. It looks like the two of you may not be on the same page, or one person may want things to move forward quicker than the other person. I would say express your wants around the situation or have a discussion because it looks like things are a little out of balance. LA, did the money that I get in my account to buy food come in from Spirit? I've been struggling to buy food all month, and I've been seeing 333 for a long time. It didn't come from Spirit, but the Fool is in reverse, so you're going to find out who it came from. Mrs. H, would S be happy if I got pregnant? I told him I was pregnant playing around when we were at the hospital today, and he said, okay. I asked him why he was so calm when I told him I was pregnant. He said he wouldn't care if we had a baby. All right, I don't think that, like, my opinion is I wouldn't fool around with, like, joking about pregnancy, and I wouldn't joke around with death. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't think that those are subjects to fool around with. But that's my personal opinion. Like, if you tell somebody that you're pregnant all the time and you're not, when you really are pregnant, are they going to believe you? Is what I'm saying, kind of a thing. Especially if you're not, like, in a situation where you've discussed having children and you're planning on having children. The thing is that when it comes to men and women having children that aren't married, even if they are married, the man is going to get stuck having to pay for that child until the child is 21 years old. So while in the middle of, whatever is going on, we don't think, but the guy is definitely thinking, I'm going to have to pay for this child, until this child is 20 years old, and it brings in stress around money. It also brings in burden, and it looks like teamwork is not there, so you may be the one that's taking care of the child, which is, I feel like sometimes dads can be useless when it comes to actually physically taking care of them. Like, they may not know what to do, but whatever. So I would say be careful with this situation, but with everyone. I don't care who you are. If you want to have a child, discuss it. Talk about it before you just decide to get pregnant without discussing it with the guy and then thinking that things are going to fall into place, because that's not going to happen. It causes stress and indecision and arguments. Now, would he want to have a child with you at some point? It could be possible. I don't know how long you've been with this person, but I would discuss it first and not just throw things out there. Like, there's just too many people in this day and age asking questions about getting pregnant willy-nilly. We know how we get pregnant. We know how to prevent it. If you want a child, discuss it with the guy. Get on the same page, because, like I said, things were different years ago. When women got pregnant, they were forced to get married. That's what society said. Now that changed, and there was a time where fathers could take off and run away, and the mother was stuck having to pay all the bills. But that's changed. Now, the guy is really on in the losing end of the situation, and I think that they're all pretty much aware of that. You know, like, you know how many times Avery's father would say to me, it would have been cheaper to keep her? Like, because more than half his paycheck went to his ex-wife. Those are the breaks. It's not fair. So if you're in a relationship and you're happy and you're content and you want to have a child, I would discuss it rather than, yeah, like I wouldn't ask the cards. I would talk to your partner, because it looks like he may have reacted calm because he didn't know what to say. And I don't think that he would be against having a child with you, but I think that I would just say discuss it before you move forward with it. Bless bitches. Will me in the air. Oh, I did that one. I said, if you call him, you'll probably speak to him, but I don't think that you're going to hear from him otherwise. M&M for the rest of the week for me in Taurus. The rest of the week looks all right. It's a little slow, but communication looks good. Something could happen here that makes you happy with the sun, but the Hermit's here, which means things could be a little bit like, you might feel like it's just a little slow or maybe a little emotionally shut down, but nothing bad is happening. It's just a little slow. Empress I did. LA I did. Jay is the cashier at the Mexican restaurant, interested in me. I think she could be interested in you, yes. Bailey, is S already rich, wealthy, and hiding it, or is not telling me just yet? We were out today and he was telling me a lot of things to make me question his income. I don't think he's very rich or wealthy as of right now. It looks like average. He's average as of right now. Mel, general. Okay, it looks like the rest of this week, generally the rest of this week goes well, or just in general, things look like they're going well. So you've got being guided by the divine, new beginnings are on the horizon. You've got feeling grounded and stable around finances, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got a Scorpio here, happiness coming in around life moving forward towards greener pastures, and romance could heat up. You also have an Aquarius around. And then you've got Success comes in or feeling relief around finances improving. Not bad. Not bad. Anthony, it sounds weird, but it is hard to change people with my tradition view. They limit their ability. Example, they will say that you can't get a job, and then you have finances after that. You can visit fancy restaurants in a nice place. Oh, so in other words, like your mother wants you to have a job first before you can join the gym and do the lessons. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Oh, okay, Adonis. Mrs. H, I get it. Yeah, you were joking. I know, but it's like I get this question all the time, and it's like, is somebody happy about an unplanned pregnancy? No, not usually. Usually it's something that's very stressful for both people. I mean, I went through it. It was stressful for me. And that's why, like, when people, like I told you, the woman that reads my cards always told me, you're going to have an unplanned pregnancy. I never believed it. I'm like, I would never be willy-nilly about anything. Whatever. She was right. It happened. And it was very stressful there for a minute because, you know, I was dealing with somebody who got married very young, had 3 kids very young, and thought he was done with that, right? And then here it was. So it's like, it's the same thing with any important thing. You know, whether or not you're going to get married. My first date with him, he said to me, I will never get married again. Don't ask me for marriage. Otherwise, we just shouldn't start dating. That, I mean, to me, it's like, you put it out there, right? Then I could have said to him, no, marriage is important to me. I'm not going to date you because it's not going to go there. But for me, it's like, I was already old. I wasn't 20. If I was 20, it may have been different. But at least when somebody says to you, hey, look, I don't want to get married again. If you're thinking that we're going to get married, just forget it. And then you can make your decision. Same thing with kids. If somebody says to you, hey, look, I don't want to have kids. I have a couple of friends of mine that never wanted kids. And they're girls. And like my one friend's like, I'll wrap myself in a body condom. I am not getting pregnant. I do not want children. Just didn't want it. And that's fine. It's fine to make that decision. But it's like the willy-nilly-ness of it. It's like, it sounds with like willy-nilly marriage or willy-nilly children. It's like people sometimes think it's like romantic and things are wonderful and then everything works itself out. But the reality of the situation that it actually blows everything up because everyone's got a different opinion. And unfortunately, if you find a guy who's been through it before, they're like, oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to pay this ex-wife $300 a week and this one $150 a week. And who's coming in next? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it can be very stressful, especially when you get older. You know, when you're young, I think people don't really know. Like you get wise with age, right? So like when I was younger and I wanted to have a big wedding, and who did I think was going to pay for it? I don't know. My parents who were killing each other. And like now, like I look back and I'm like, if I had a wedding that cost what these weddings cost, $50,000, $70,000, and then wound up getting divorced after that, boy, would I be pissed. But forget about that. If I had that kind of money, I would have put it into my house rather than spending all those years working 2 jobs. But the ridiculousness of society, I know I'm going off on a big tangent. The ridiculous of society is like my grandmother used to say things to me like, oh, when you get married, I want to dress you for your wedding. Now, she used to say that to me, and then recently one of my mom's friends who was in the wedding, my mom's wedding, told me that my grandmother dressed everybody, okay? So, but can you imagine that my grandmother wanted to dress me for my wedding, but yet she wouldn't give me money to pay my bills so I didn't have to work so hard? But this is where society's priorities are, right? So it's like when you get older, you start to see things a little bit different. It's like, spend $75,000 on a wedding? Fuck no, I'll pay my mortgage off and not have to pay my mortgage anymore. But anyway. Um, Emily, for tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race, but new beginnings are on the horizon that could be bringing in more money. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you have Sagittarius around. You also have a Virgo around. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Steph, general. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and listen to your intuition. You've got money coming in, finances improve, and you could be feeling better compensated or better respected around work, school, or business. Plus, you could be working on a side business, side project, side hustle. Simran, Z's family therapist, current thoughts and feelings towards me after today's session. May think that you're grounded, stable, down to earth, but may feel like you're struggling with something. I don't know what you were talking about in the session, but may feel like there is something out of balance or upside down or imbalanced of some type. I don't know what that is. Anthony, but the truth is some people can do all of those things without even a job. Meanwhile, some people can't do things with a full-time job. You know what? You mean for financial reasons? I'm going to say this. In my observation, my grandfather came from a family of 13. His mother was a seamstress, but I don't know if she actually worked outside the house. I don't think she did because she had all these kids. But how the hell they made it work financially, I don't know. And what I've seen from friends that I have where their parents have immigrated here, they seem to do a lot better than those of us that were born here. And I think it's because, I could be totally wrong, but it seems like, and I don't know if every country is like this. I know I had a friend in Italy who, they're not like this. Because she said, we don't replace our cars every 3 years, we fix them. But for us, we are very much a disposable society that lives well above our means, and I'm guilty of it. God knows I'm guilty of it. I mean, stupid shit that adds up. So I noticed a lot of my friends that were the parents that have emigrated here from other countries, they seem to be much better with money. And it doesn't matter what country they came from, any other country. They just seem to be better with not spending money, managing money, and like making better choices than like I've seen me and even some of my friends make. But that's just my observation. Jasmine, did someone steal my jacket at work or is it lost? I don't think anybody stole it. I think it's lost. Adonis. Let me just open up my email because sometimes it takes a second to come through. Steph wants orange spirit cards. Strength and guidance. Don't underestimate the power of your soul. You're a strong and resilient soul with the capacity to rise above any challenge. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. Whenever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You're becoming more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose and what will divert you from your joy. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that these feelings that are coming up for you now are guidance that will help you understand the steps that you need to take and the moves that you need to make in order to be aligned with abundance and support. Angels are encouraging you to dig deep and hold your station. This is not a time to take drastic action, but to remain committed and strong. Keep up the good work. Angels are encouraging you to recognize your power and prayers and intentions at this time. Recognize, too, that angels are with you and are willing to guide you on your journey, and on your journey, the universe itself is with you. If you trust in it, you will draw down the power of the cosmos and the right steps to be revealed in such a way that you will be effortless for you to take them. Know that it is not your job or your duty to know that how everything is unfolding. Just take it one step at a time and have faith. Positive things are happening. And then this one is joy and contentment. Be here and now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing out over your life. Contentment is taking time to reflect on your situation. Enjoy every moment and trust that you're always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you dance and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your life fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live life joyfully. Through expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you're being given an opportunity to experience it now. If you find yourself feeling sad, drained, or overwhelmed, know that this is all about to change. In order to usher in positive energy, your angels are encouraging you to do what makes you feel alive. Whether you are drawn to pursuing a hobby or spending time in nature, or even having a digital detox, you're being guided to make those moves now. Anything that makes you feel positive, blessed, or joyful will support you in magnetizing more of those feelings and experiences into your life. Your angels are waiting for you to shine and shine their light and their love onto your world. So call on them to bring in the love now. Check out Adonis. No, I don't see anybody else around this person as of right now. Jay, what would happen if my mom stayed in the condo? It's kind of a vague question. I don't see anything happening. So if she stayed in the condo, things probably would be okay. Although she may need assistance at some point. I don't know what's going on with her health. But there may be some things that she needs assistance with. And you know what? Like, I'm not surprised because a lot of times people need assistance. You know, like it could be, you know, stupid things like getting on a ladder and changing a light bulb. Like that kind of stuff. Or physically lifting things or moving things. Adonis, they're outrageous. The price of weddings are outrageous. They're outrageous. And, you know, like I said before, when you're young, you are so stupid because you just don't know. But when you have to start working and, like, pay bills, and it's like, you know, like, I look all the time on Zillow just because, whatever. Like, I obviously cannot afford to buy anything bigger than what I have right now, but... And it frustrates the hell out of me, the way that I've seen the economy go over the last X amount of years because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like my parents at 23 and 26 bought a 3-bedroom house. At 23 and 26. This day and age, you don't know a 26-year-old that doesn't live with their parents because you can't afford anything, let alone a 3-bedroom house. But that's all besides the point. When you look at what the estimated mortgage payments are on your average home, they're like between $3,500 and $5,000 a month. Who can afford that? So if you're paying $5,000 a month for a mortgage, are you really spending $80,000 on a wedding? I mean, it's just ridiculous. But all you need is a 20-year-old girl to get wrapped up into that bullshit. And it's my day and I waited my whole life. You're 20 fucking years old. You haven't waited anything. You haven't waited anything. And, you know, it's similar to like when you have a funeral, right? You go to a funeral home and it's like you're highly emotional. You want the best for the whoever it was that passed away. And then you spend all this money on the funeral because you think you're doing the right thing. Although I've seen them downsize in recent years. Like when my mother died, we had like 2 days of a wake, and then the funeral was the 3rd day, and it was like fucking hell that dragged out for a week. Well, now it seems to be a little bit different, and it's a crazy amount of money. It's a lot of money, like thousands of dollars. So yeah, you know, it's like, and then you think about it, it's like now, on top of that, it's like now you're taking your friends and you're asking them to be part of it. And there are always fights. Every wedding that I've ever known, there's been fights. Who's the best man? Who's this? Who doesn't want to wear that dress? My one friend got thrown out of a wedding because she was too fat to fit in the dress. It's horror show. Why anyone does this is beyond me. But now it costs everybody else. It's got to buy their dress that they're never going to wear again, and the shoes, and the purse, and the gift for this, and the gift for that, and the bachelorette party. It's a crazy amount of money. And then the kick in the ass is, 2 years later, they're divorced. I know I have a bad attitude, but it's this is life, right? This is life. Sean, will I get money from the Y tomorrow? I think you will. I think you will. You got money coming in soon. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, you leave yourself in debt and for a big party, yeah. And then to invite who? Your aunts and uncles that you haven't seen in 25 years? That you don't even know them? Like, I don't even know who you are. I gotta invite you? $100 a head? $100 a head is cheap. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, Adonis, I'm sorry I answered you before, not making you the last person. EJ, general for May in June. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you may have choices and options around like social activity. Which comes true, teamwork is favored, money comes in. You could be planning travel, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. I'm almost done. Samantha, dating. Okay, if you're currently dating someone, things should be functioning well. Life comes into balance and things move forward slow and steady wins the race. If you're not with anyone, you have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got life changing for you for the better quickly. Disappointments heal, move into the past. You could also have a Leo come in. Girly, my grandma's from Central America, saved her change to buy a new stove, budgeted $40 a month for living expenses. She grew up there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. I have a lot of people that I know, and they come from all different countries. I mean, it's pretty much anyone that I know that their parents were born, because the only people that I know, well, no, my friend Jay, well, but he grew up very American. He came here at 6, and I've had this conversation with him because his parents were immigrants. He was too. His mom came here first because she got called for the lottery or whatever it was, and then a few years later him and his father were able to come. He was 6, so he always says that he grew up American, which he did. So he's kind of similar with money the way we are. And maybe not as good, although he makes good money. He spends it. Whereas his parents, very good with money, paid off their house. Like, he was saying that his father was still driving the same car that was like, wasn't that old. I think he said it was, maybe he said it was 2008 or 2003, whatever it was. He's like, he could buy a new car, but he's just content with what he has. When, like, you think about us, where it's like people are going out every 3 years and getting a lease, which is great, you get a new car every 3 years, but you're just throwing the money out the window and you're always going to have a car loan. I did it. Not only did I do it, but I turned the lease over to a finance, and it took me forever to pay off not 1, but 2 of my cars. So this is what I'm saying. Idiot. Me too, girly. I admire people that can stretch it too. Meanwhile, I'm like, this one's like, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory, $50. Yes, Adonis, only you show up. All right, let me see. I got how many more people I have left.
Mom.
Okay. All right. Why aren't you sleeping? It's midnight. Go ahead. Because you're what? You're not tired? Why are you not tired?
I'm never tired.
You're never tired.
Yeah.
All right, eat your strawberries because you got to go to bed. What? Avery, you can climb up on the bed. I'm not getting up again. I got to finish what I'm doing here.
Mom, I can't get out of bed because my hand is so full.
All right, Avery, put it down.
Mom, I was wanting to eat.
Pisces, a coworker friend came very flirty with a guy that I was interested in. I felt a way, so I cut her off. We worked together. So how will things go between us? There may be some tension between you, and there could be an argument or a disagreement over the situation, and there may be like negativity. You may be dealing with some negativity around it. Yeah, it may be a little awkward. Huh? Avery, Avery. What? I am not getting up right now, okay? I'm not getting up right now. So sit there on the floor and eat the strawberries. Sit right there, right there, right there. Okay, how will my mom's health be going forward? Overall, it looks okay. I mean, she may have like issues and problems, but it looks like they're being dealt with and things are moving forward. Yeah, I would keep an eye on her. I would, come in and out and check in on her, but it looks like she's okay. Tanya, and I miss everything. The bride comes out last and you miss everything. I said, this is bullshit. So everyone tells you how beautiful everything was. Oh. Oh my God, my one friend, her wedding ceremony was so short that I swear to God, I could have missed it. It was in the cutest church. It was like, it reminded me of like Little House on the Prairie church. And it was like Oktoberfest time. And there was a big Oktoberfest that had the parkway all backed up. So by the time I got there, I was like, damn, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. And I'm just thinking, well, I'll be late. I'll just sneak in late. Thank God that I wasn't late because it was like literally a sitcom wedding. You know how on sitcoms, it's like, do you take her to be your wife? Yeah, okay, light the candles. Goodbye. Sit right there. Right there. No, because I'm not going to. Avery, sit there and give him the tops. You eat everything and give him the piece that you don't eat.
Mom, do it that top.
The top of the green part? You're not going to eat that.
Yeah, I'm loving that piece. Just right there, Mom.
Twin Flames, I've been feeling a little down lately. I'm wondering if things are going to get better soon. Yeah. So you've got disappointments, healing, and moving into the past, and life moving forward. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, you could be planning travel. There could be a new job or business opportunity on the horizon, and you could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Right, me too. Get to the point. Yeah, I totally agree. My brother's wedding, my cousin and I were partners to walk down the aisle. We were fucking drunk already. We were already drunk. I don't remember what time the wedding was, but we were already drunk.
Mom, I just have to tell them. I have to tell them a second.
What are you going to tell them?
I have to tell them about the crabs.
About the crabs? Okay, tell them about the crabs.
I have to tell them about the big crab.
Okay, tell them about the big crab.
So I saw a big crab, and then my mom just pressed on it, and I was like, what the heck? And a guy was just touching it.
And yeah, the guy touched it.
I just flipped it over. It was so kind of him. And then
we flipped it over. Yes, it was called a horseshoe crab.
And it's called a horseshoe crab. I was so wet. And the nose so kind, just wet. I was 100. I just went. I just saw a big crib and thought it was real.
Cantonese, how is the,
It was just
connection,
Libra.
relationship
It's
between
a-
S, the Aries, and her
yeah.
husband,
And I
the
thought it was
Libra?
real
It
cute,
seems they
but
haven't
it
spent
was
much
just
time
Libra.
together recently.
So I tried to have all clips.
Things look okay. They may not have had time to be spending time
So,
together recently. They may be busy with like work, school, business, and other
there's a lot
commitments.
of big clips.
But their relationship looks like it's pretty good, well functioning, strong, and things are moving forward.
Okay.
All right, Avery, but I'm trying to finish.
Well, this is
Alina,
okay.
help me know if my husband is cheating on me. Sometimes it's fishy. I really love him. Is he lost interest? Okay, let's see.
But this is just a little talker. Hi, Anthony.
I don't think he's cheating. No, I don't think he's cheating as of right now.
And
Stop. Avery, eat these and share them with him, okay? Because I can't have him barking. It's midnight. Essence, how long should I say it, Miss Muffin? It's been so long since I worked for someone else. The job isn't bad, but I feel like it's a sim. It's so weird being on the clock. The cards can't tell you how long to stay at a job. You have to make that decision. I mean, if it's an okay job and you don't mind being there, I don't see any reason why you should leave it or put a time limit on it. But the cards can't tell you how long to stay somewhere. You got to figure that out for yourself. You could ask a different question if you want. Rip Pan Deep, General. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well, and make decisions that push life forward. You could have money coming in, finances are improving, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, negativity moves into the past, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. Avery, don't give him the whole thing. Eat part of it and give him a piece of it. Yalda, I need to know, what is it that you're asking, will you be successful in? I can't answer, will I succeed, because I don't know what the subject is. It's like, will I succeed in waking up on time? Will I succeed in losing weight? Like it's too vague. I need a specific question. The horseshoe crib. Tanya, oh wow, nice. If you go to Vegas, go to the Shark Reef at Mandalay Bay. You can, wow. Oh, they have a crab pond. Wow. I haven't been to Vegas in so long. Yeah, you got to think about it. Yeah, like the cards can't tell you how long to stay somewhere. It's really up to you, and also sometimes it could be if there's like a lesson involved. Like you may, it's like sometimes the way things happen. Like you may get a job and you think, oh, it's just a job, right? It's no big deal. But it could lead you to something else, or it could be that there's people that come in that you meet that are significant, or it could be learning this job takes you to running a business or opening up a business like it, or whatever it is. So I wouldn't, with anything, I wouldn't put time limits on anything. Just see how it goes. Essence, what do I need to hear when it comes to my love life? Past people have come back. That keeps me questioning myself. I would release people from the past, because the past people are just creating, it's just creating like cycles, right? So they're coming back because you've let them in before, right? So it's like people are gonna, especially if there's situations where there was hanging out, hooking up, but no commitment.
Mommy.
Those situations are gonna continue. I don't want this.
No.
You eat it. If you don't want it, give it to him.
So
So I would cut out away people, places, and things that have no longer worked, or no longer working for you, or didn't work in the past, and open up to new potential. But same thing with anyone that is going back to friends with benefits, hanging out and hooking up. situations that are half in, half out, get rid of the situation. If you're looking for a committed relationship, if you don't care about commitment, then do whatever you want. But if you're looking for a relationship that's committed, you can't go back to somebody who you were screwing on Tuesday night and expect that that's going to become a committed relationship with love. It's not going to happen. So that would be my suggestion. Explore your options with new opportunity, and life will change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition, brings in cause for celebration. There could be a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then possibly another Sagittarius.
I'm showing them my nails.
Yalda, I have a difficult exam. Will I pass? You can show them your nails. Go ahead. I think you will pass the test, yes. Oh, wow. I wouldn't touch them. I don't want to touch stuff like that. But it's cool, and I'll watch other people touch it. Jay, how would my mom do living on her own? She's still mobile, sharp, and aware. I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be okay. Feeling ambitious, she should be able to accomplish whatever she sets her mind to. It looks like she's listening to her intuition. She feels stable. Cause for celebration comes in. Jean, may I ask what Virgo's feelings and intentions are towards me?
I want to sit here.
You don't want to sit here? No, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. They may think that you're a really nice person, that the two of you get along well. May think that they have a lot of respect for you, think you're smart, intelligent, and ambitious. They don't seem to have any specific intentions at this point. Alina, I answered for you and I said I don't think he's cheating on you. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for?
I think that's it.
You think that's it? I think that's it too. So I'm going to wrap it up. And then I probably won't be on tomorrow until tomorrow night because I have somewhere to be in the afternoon. But
Yeah, Grandma's house.
Grandma's house, yes. But if I get a chance to come on in the morning, I will. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you all very much for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. See if I can get this one to go to sleep. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.